This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So yesterday we was trying to create the material, and in spite of everything was organized correctly, still we was constantly getting a message company code is not set for materials management. So now it got fixed up. Nothing we have done. It is just the refresh of the server. So if that error comes up, what settings to be checked? Yesterday we checked everything also. If you get anything, so do the same. So MM01, so using all our customizing inputs, how to create a material. So Grasim hyphen 100, the material name what I want to give, and I'm creating this material using our made material type and our made industry sector. Grasim, it belongs to textile domain. Okay, and material type we made Grasim finished product. Done. Now chain number it is not for us. Copy from material we'll see in the coming steps. Only these three details to be given. And click on select views. As shown, all the 16 views to be selected. We made them default, so it comes. I was showing this yesterday. Click on organization levels. Give your plant GRAP. Give your storage location, sales organization. What I was entering yesterday, I'm selected all the same. GR. The storage type, MRP profile, not relevant for us. Only these to be given. Continue. Now, once you say continue, it should bring you to this screen. Now watch me here. You can see a radio button here. Basic data 1 got a radio button, 2 got a radio button, then sales org 1. But classification we haven't. If you click on this drop down, you'll see all the views in the system. So in which view presently the layout is, it black point will be. So we are in basic data 1. If I go here, okay, let me just write down. If I go here, okay, let us go in sequel. Give a minute. One by one will go. MM01. Okay, so here it will show all the views. We are in base data 1. First, let us fill the information over here. Then when I go to base data 2, the pointer will move to base data 2. That's the first point to be understandable. And the radio button, the views which we have selected, it moves from that view to other. After I fill in the details here, it will go over here. After I organize the content over here, it will not take to classification. It will take go to sales org one. So what I mean to say is the views what we select, it will jump to that views only, ignoring the unselected views. You understand that as we go. Now here, give the identity of a material. I say grasim, denim, ice wash 2024. It's a 2024 ice wash technology. Latest introduced some model. So what description to be given? It's all client. Every product got a description. Every product got a specification. So give that over here. It's our imagination. Base units of measurement. You name units of measurements we have here. So depending upon the product, what you are working on, what should be the units of measurement, give accordingly. So whatever units of measurement, finally selling point of view, always you identify in terms of manufacturing mode each. Okay, to sell a product, you manufacture each product. Understand in this mode. So each can be a lot, each can be a batch, each can be a single. How the way we understand, depending upon the company preference. So each can be identified in volume. So give each always. And the division. What's the division we made? Let me just check. Think I done in one SQL. 3G, 2G, and 4G, right? So this product fall into denim 2G. 2G I've taken. So in denim, this is into which segment? Material grouping here. Here comes the understanding of material grouping now. The combination. So we made what? Yeah, denim kids, denim men, right? So Grasim 100, a product what you're creating, it falls into denim based domain. That's fine, but is it a kids or menswear? I say it's a menswear. So that's how the within the division you map the material group which you define as a subcategory. So denim is a segment. In that a menswear we have, kids wear we have. For an example, we made as two groups. This product falls into men's segment. and straightly come down. What's the weight kind of? I say it weighs 1.5 kgs. So how we give 1.5 kgs? If you type 1.5, it simply throw a message. Input must be in the format because it will not accept points. Then how? If it is 1.5 kgs, you give 1500, go a step back and adjust the weight unit here into grams. So 1500 grams is nothing but 1.5, sorry, 1500 grams is nothing but 1.5 kgs. Right? Understand this point here. So net also I give the same 1500. So point system will take. I cannot give manually. Our if I give point manually, it will not accept, but it will give. Remember. So if we got to work on the weight volume adjustment, you give in terms of grams and you adjust in terms of grams or kgs. Done. So that's the first point. And do not touch other fields under basic data one, like product hierarchy, labor office. There are production point of view. So every view got some of the fields relevant to other modules also. So maintain only these under basic data one. Do not touch any other fields. Now basic data 2. Here I got no fields to be given for time being. Leave it blank. Now next when I say continue, it will not take to classification. It will take me to the sales org one. Watch me. See sales org one. Now here sales unit. Always remember the base units of manufacturing, that is production point of view, though it is final stage you recognize as each, but sales point of view again it cannot be each. So it should be always pieces or other mode of measurement, how the way you prefer. But always we give pieces because sales happens in terms of single unit level. Each can be volume, that is manufacturing base units of measurement. Sales, it's a single. So each is a single. So you name a mode of measurements we have. I give each. Sorry, pieces I mean to say. PC. Done. And from which plant this product is sourced, or which plant is into manufacturing of this. The plant which we connected in enterprise structure. And the server what you're using, if you're getting a tax view, click on the drop down and give a 0 for timing. You'll understand why in future. So how many ever we have in all, you give a 0. Done. So go once again a step back, sales org 1, because still one more is, because after I give this tax views and enter, I need to get this conversion. If you're not getting this conversion moving to the next view, then again go back. That means one more is left out. Okay. Now what for this conversion factor it understand? How many pieces makes each pack? For example, Think about a chocolate box. 10 chocolates makes a box. That means 10 pieces is equal to one box. That's the conversion to be given. Padi chocolate price or box price on a system or the place. But if it is grasim, think in a pack how many genes you'll have? One. One piece is equal to one product. Think about a pharmaceutical based tablets. A tablet strip consists of 10 tablets. So 10 tablets makes an identity of one strip, right? So it is all depending upon the client business how he is organized, and it is all depending upon the client business how you are understanding and organizing. All right. So always give one is to one because mostly we belong to sales domain, unit level sales. There are two kind of sales: unit sales, volume sales. Like chocolates, biscuits, medicines, they are in volume. Like strip, tablet strip, 10 tablets makes one tablet strip. If such kind of you give according. But grasim, it's a trouser or shirt. So any such so it is all one is to one. So remember if you give wrong conversion, if I give 10 here, that means 10 will go to customer, one price will come to company. So don't do that. Be careful. Give one is to one. Continue. All right. Done. So in sales org one view, this comes automatically since we are given in the first view. These comes automatically because we are given in first view. Manually give the plant and how many ever tax views you have, you give in all, right? And the conversion, how many pieces makes each pack. Remember this part. Next, when I say continue, I given the plant here GRAP here. Okay, continue. Ignore the message material not yet created in supplying plant. Yes, we are in the process of creating. Just enter again. It will take you to sales org to view. Now here, remember we have general item category group. We have item category group. Now this is from production point of view. Always to be NORM only, not to be changeable. But this is for sales point of view can be changeable. So remember, item category group controls the presentation of a product. Default it is NORM. For time being, let it be. In the coming sessions, we are going to see how to make our own material type, and you understand how to change and what will be the effect of changing. You will get a clarity. Okay, so remember, default is norm. For timing, let it be, but you'll understand how item category group works with different changes, because we're going to make it's a huge topic and huge process. So at the moment, understand, item category group controls the presentation of a product, and it is maintained under sales of two view. General is production point of view, and item category group is sales point of view. Just understand this point. Continue and do not touch other fields. Sales general slash plant. Here the availability, transportation group, and loading group. Three fields to be. Availability always you give as a daily requirement. Why, I'll tell you. There are so many requirements relevant to production, relevant to inventory, relevant to warehousing, but selling point of view always we prefer 0 1 daily. Why? Every morning when the sales guys start operating the sales counter, who operates the sales employee? Who is the employee? Employee of Grassims. When employee of Grassims operate the sales counter for sales operations, you should know presently what is the stock in the company, right? So availability check is all about understanding how the stock recognizing should be. So since we belong to sales domain, daily what is the stock when known to the sales employee, he can accept the orders. Without knowing the stock status, how the orders can be acceptable. Understand this logical point, please. All right. So always you mark as 0 1 daily requirement. Based upon everyday stock available, the orders can be acceptable. Transportation group 01, 02, 03, 04, 05. They are the default in the system. Others are just made. We can make our own one. You can see in the coming future days. They are just terms. They need to get activated. So how you move the material is a lot for truck. It has no life at the moment until it get activated. In the coming days, you will see how to activate them. Loading group, how you lifting the material to load into the transportation of truck or anything. As a crane, forklift, as a manual. So just give these terms. You'll understand how to activate them in future coming sessions. So only these in this sales journal slash plan view. Now sales text. Now here you can give a details of the product, maybe ingredients, maybe features, maybe what you say, caution notes, anything it can be. See, when you're buying a product, you'll get a user manual. User manual consists of user guidelines. When you're buying a product, you will get some more information about the product, maybe product features, facilities, user guidelines, caution notes, anything it can be. So whatever text you want to tag to a product, you write here. I say Rasim, Denim, you say echo 024, 95%. Say, okay, I'll add it in the next way. So this is a description of what I want to type. Now this I given manually. This I given manually. Here you have a feature, load local file. Here you have a feature, save as local file. So I just click on save as local file, for example. And here I just give here saying Grassham 2024. Okay, so desktop, save it, save. Now, if I just minimize this, you can see Grassham over here. Just now what I have saved. The format it will take as notepad default. So whatever the format to be taken, it is organized in the database level by that way. So here I say 95%, just a minute, 95% say sketch and or I say 5%. So I added some extra text over here, right? Okay. Now close this, go to the system. Think I have given nothing over here. Now I say load local file, my desktop, grassy myself. I'll say open. So it pulls all the content. So like this, you can exchange the information from desktop to the SAP screen and SAP screen to desktop. However, the way. Okay, if the client is given the details, you can extract the information from desktop to here. No, you are given manually, whatever given manually, a copy you can save it to desktop. It's up to you. So I've shown the both. So if you keep saying enter, the cursor will move here only. Just click once in the outside of the box and continue. Continue. Now comes MRP1. Here MRP type. Now remember always MRP type, you find so many, but sales point of view, it can be ND or it can be PD. Why PD or ND only it should be, I'll tell you. Think about you're going for a shopping. When you're going for shopping, think you're going to KFC for your lunch. Think. So you select a recipe from the menu card, and when you're placing an order, if the store person say it can be deliverable in 2 or 3 working days, will you place an order? Definitely not. Right? It's a counter sales. You place an order, it should be served immediately. So PD, counter sales. You order, it should be immediately deliverable to you. ND means even though the stock is not available, giving the future date of delivery, the order can be processed. So always we mark as ND because it's a competitive world. The sale should happen. We can't say just no, it is not kind of. Sir, you place an order, I'll get it delivered within no time. Think about KFC only when you are going for order placing anything. Sir, waiting period 30 minutes. Sir, waiting period half an hour. You will tell 20 minutes, 5 minutes. That is nothing is ready. By giving future date or time, he is accepting your order. Right? So 99.9% always we mark as ND. And in some servers, it may ask for the purchasing group if it is asking you 001. This one you take 001. If it asks only, you give, otherwise, no. In some servers, the inventory module consultants or trainer may make this field as mandatory in the backend. So it may ask. So if it is asking only, give as 001, otherwise, don't please. So under MRP 1, you give ND and continue. And in some servers, it may ask for the planned delivery time. If it is asking only, give, otherwise, no. Here, planned delivery time, days. So this product needs how much time to get delivered. So if you maintain here, it is preparing from production point of view. But we maintain the same at the sales document point of view. We'll see in coming future days. So if it is asking made as a mandatory, then only give. Otherwise, don't please. Because I see in some servers it has been asked as a mandatory field because the production related settings. So if ask only give, even though you maintain, it has no effect from selling point of view because we control the dates from sales point of view when we set the availability how to be recognized. So if it is ask only give, otherwise no. Anything you can give 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, kind of continue. Skip plant data storage 1, skip plant data storage 2, skip warehouse 1, skip warehouse 2. Sir, why we skip them? We are in the process of creating the material now, right? Where the stock comes up now. After I create a material in future, when we post the stock, those stock details should be updated here. So we are maintaining this warehouse storage related views blank for time being, so that after we post the stock in future coming days, those information will be updated here. That's the purpose. Now come to accounting one view, valuation class here. Okay, you'll find so many. These are practiced by the accounts department, finance module. Always take as 7920. 7920 is a valuation class which allows you to evaluate a product at a finished product stage. See, a product valuation means what? ఒక ప్రోడక్ట్ కాస్ట్ ఎంత ఉండాలన్నది వాల్యుయేట్ చేయడం. एक प्रोडक्ट का कॉस्ट कितना होना सो वैल्यूएट करना है. Raw material valuation will happen, semi finished valuation will happen. We belong to sales domain. We are creating a finished product, so valuation should happen at finished level. So whatever price you are calculating at the sales counter level, it is finished product purpose. So 7920 always. And you can see price control is defaultly coming as yes. If you remember, day before yesterday, that is on Friday when we was working on, I mean last session when we was working on material type, we maintained as yes over there. That is standard price. Moving average price we don't. Cost at the dealer level, cost at the outlet level. Why we need? Whatever price we see at the sales counter level, That should be. So standard price it is at the sales counter level. Done. Only these. When you say enter, continue, it blinks over down. With price controllers, enter a standard price. So just a caution when you're getting with orange or yellow note. Just say continue. In some systems, it may be as a mandatory and it blinks over here. If it is not allowing to move ahead even though you continue, just give some price. Just give some price 1, 2, 3 or anything you give. So it will not have any effect. We are going to configure the pricing controls and from there it reads the price and price break even. Normally it will not ask, but if you ask, so give something. Continue. Accounting 2, I have no information. Costing 1, no. Costing 2, no. The same details what you maintain in accounting will be carried forward. And keep moving. Yes. Do you want to save the data for this material first? Say yes. So when you get this screen, you filled in all the details and you are coming out of the screen. By saving, let you come out. Successfully, we had created a material. Sir, I want to see what I made. So MM02, go to change mode. Give your material. Sir, I don't remember what I made. No problem. Drop down. Once you click on drop down, here you will find so many sources through which you can find. So always search by L or by T or by W. It gives the best, what you say, response. So here GRAF is material type. Okay, continue. Using GRAF, the material type. This is the material what I created and this is a product name. Double click on it. It takes continue. What information you want to see? I want to see the details of all the views. Click on organization levels. When you click on organization levels, when you click on the drop down, it will not show all. It will show only those organization levels which you use to create this material. So it makes your job easy. You cannot give anything just randomly. You can give only those. System will take only those. System will show only those which you use to create a material. Continue. And all the details. Any changes you want to make, you can make. Because I opened in the change mode. If you go to MM03, it is only display. You can only view. That's about your creation of material using all our customizing inputs right from the scratch we have seen. Right. Now there are few other scenarios. What are they? Scenario is I've created a material now. I want to create a new material, but it has the similar features like existing material. Do I need to maintain all the information again in 16 views? Then how we extract the information from existing to new? Copy controls. You'll understand that how. And here also the extension will work. The material what I created now, I've taken the sales team, that is direct, but this product is operatable through online store. This product is accessible through offline store. I cannot create, we will not create a different product name for outlet to outlet, right? Product name will be one only that can be extendable for access to all these outlets. So extension. It takes very less time, but with a fresh mind, I want to show you in tomorrow session so that you will have a quick recap of today's for these two scenarios doing in tomorrow session. So we'll understand these two scenarios of extension and copy control point in the first part of tomorrow's class. And then I'll move on to the next topic, info record. What is info record? What is the purpose of info record? What are the prerequisites to work on it? How it is usable in general business process? And there are few latest updates as per the new versions of SAP. What is that? Everything I'm going to explain briefly, and the topic for tomorrow is info record. All right. So do work on till date. Issues will come in the server. It may be made by you as mistakes. We need to correct it. If it is server related, wait for some time. Let the server get refreshed. If we leave it for a few hours, automatically the server will get refreshed. Why? Because so many people are using as one table when occupying in the background, justifying so many people's access. Sometimes it may create some inconvenience. When any error comes up, first check why that error is coming. Sir, I made everything correctly, still not, like how it happened with me yesterday. Quite common. Patience. Sir, will it happen during the live project also? Yes. Constantly there will be a person who will be sitting on monitoring and managing the tables in the database. Any issue, we inform him and he will fix it up and we work. Here, randomly the maintenance happens. The server guy will keep doing it. We don't need to inform him. Just we need to wait for some time. So कभी कहीं पे अटक गया, चेक करना है रिकॉर्डिंग में जाके मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, सो कैसा करना बता दिया सो. So you rectify your error and keep moving. ఎప్పుడైనా మీరు ఎక్కడైనా స్టక్అప్ అయిపోతే నేను చెప్పినది ఏ విధంగా మీరు చేస్తుంది ఏ విధంగా అది కంపేర్ చేసుకొని ఆ మిస్టేక్ని ఓవర్ రైట్ చేసుకుంటూ ముందుకెళ్ళాలి. సో నో నీడ్ టు రష్ అప్. When you're learning, you should learn with focus and with interest. Just playing the recording in one device and going, no, this is not a journey you're traveling, watching the map through Google Map. Everything should be registered in your mind. So watch the videos more number of times, understand how the way I've been explained, make a note of the steps, then go to system and start practicing. So your practice should happen following your written content, the steps. Recording is base for you to prepare yourself. Recording is not to follow as it is and do it. Develop the capability on speaking on the subject. All right. So nothing in hurry. Pick one recording a day and keep working. And when you turn back, see, I see some people, they practiced. Due to some reasons, again, if you got to start from beginning, you forgot. What's the meaning of such? Because even after 10 days, 10 years also you should remember because it's your career. It's not like गूगल मैप डाल दिया, डेस्टिनेशन रीच हो गया कैसा है बोलते हो मैप फॉलो करके आगे भाई कैसा है नहीं मालूम फायदा क्या है. సో మ్యాప్ చూసుకొని వెళ్ళిపోయినాం అది చూసింది వెళ్ళినాం బాగానే ఉంది కానీ అది కాదు కదా కాన్సెప్ట్. మనకు ఆ రూట్ అనేది తెలిసి ఉండాలి. ఏం లేకున్నా మన గుర్తున్న రూట్ త్రూ మన డెస్టినేషన్ రీచ్ అవ్వాలి. దట్స్ ద నాలెడ్జ్. సో the subjective knowledge also you should build within you in this mode. What is the topic, how many steps are there, which step is for what activity, how to go, and what is the path, what is the T code. If so, prefer to go by path only, not T codes. T codes can be changed but path cannot be. When you make an habit of going through path, it's a strong knowledge. T code is shortcut. You'll also go to that also but later. First go by path. All right. So do work on it and see you all in tomorrow session.